Hey everyone, this is Wingspan TT, and I'd like to introduce our first ever podcast, the Top Tier Talkcast. Joining me today for the commemorative collector's first edition of Top Tier Talkcast are the illustrious Surge,
My computer sucks.
the cigar-filled rabid ferret,
Yeah, I'm at a cigar club. No biggie.
and the always popular Space Hamlet.
I have nothing clever to say.
Oh my god, you're all fired. So since you're all going to be fired now, I guess we can just make the first topic of conversation about me and this article I wrote this week. Are you guys familiar with that?
Yeah.
Prove it. Prove it right now. I want someone to prove that
Read
they
it.
read it.
Read it.
It's the article you just wrote about esports and how they'll never be popular because everyone in esports is an asshole.
And how
What do you think about
Team
that?
Liquid in particular is full of douchebags, and how apparently football fans are not douchebags.
Are you contending that point?
No, I found it interesting that you singled them out, but I mean, I think that some people can be nice about it.
Yeah, it's not that I don't think that people can be douchebags. I just don't think that those people expect you to be good at football.
Well, personally,
You know-
I think that when I was reading, I was thinking the whole time. I think it's less due to esports and more due to the fact that the majority of that conversation is taking place anonymously over the internet.
Right. There were a lot of comments making that point, and I don't necessarily feel like there's a lot of logical consistency to that argument.
Why?
The argument that it's different with regular sports, because it's true. You're not making the point that sports fans are always polite to one another. It's more that there's not quite the same elitism around skill level.
Yeah,
Then again, I also suppose that in football or whatever, the NFL players aren't exactly having a lot of direct communication with the people watching Super Bowl.
this is true. That's true.
I mean,
You're not like... Sorry, go ahead.
No,
Go ahead.
To be
sorry.
fair, I mean, like, I saw that as just a little side comment that you made. I mean, the real point is that, yeah, the people who play these games are fucking dicks. I don't even
It's
take
true.
the whole football anecdote into account. 'Cause
Right,
that's not
yeah,
the
I'm-
issue.
Yeah, that wasn't really the issue. I felt like people really stuck to that, so maybe in future, trolling articles,
Yeah.
I really need to pick things that are... I'm sorry, yeah, just things that maybe are a little more defensible or things that are more directly related to the topic at hand.
But that's the thing; it's a real easy connection to make because in the article we refer to it as esports, so it's very obvious that people are going to try and compare that to non-esports.
It really should be called Nerds with a Paycheck, right? Should that be the correct
I think
the correct title?
that we should start a petition, get everyone signed because that is the best name for it ever.
No,
That'd be-
it's Korean nerds with a paycheck.
Yes.
Yeah, but what about Idra? I'm so ashamed that Idra is from New Jersey, but I'm
He's
also
from
not
Jersey?
surprised.
I just thought he was,
Yeah,
I knew he was American, but not from Jersey.
I'm not going to look it up because that'll take away the fun of the Talkcast if I look it up and I'm wrong. So we're just going to assume I'm right.
He's also the very first StarCraft pro that I ever heard of.
Oh yeah? Oh, you never heard of Tester or who was that famous one from StarCraft 1? Who's the king, the Terran king?
I just got into it all in
right.
StarCraft 2.
Wasn't it
That's
like
right.
Bunker or something? I don't know.
Boxer.
Boxer.
Slayer's Boxer. Yeah, that guy was insane. Anyway,
A point you didn't raise in your article, which also was kind of on my mind recently, is another reason that esports don't really catch on is because they're bound to be esoteric.
yes.
Like, I was watching StarCraft commentaries just before getting into the game, and, like, when the guy says, oh shit, he's supply blocked, but he does have Void Rays over the hatchery, like, I had no idea what was happening.
But
Whereas in
I want-
soccer, you can kind of intuit, yeah, that guy's kicking the ball towards the goal.
No, but I want to say one thing. Now we are raised watching sports movies, and we're all raised sleeping with the football team so that we can get ahead in school and stuff.
Maybe you were.
But-
I'm Jewish.
Okay, sorry, Mazel Tov. Whatever. So But my point is, like, the first time I really understood anything about football is because I got Madden '94 on the Sega Genesis playing it with my brother. I didn't know any of the rules. I didn't know what a down was, or like I didn't understand, like, wait, why does the other team get the ball now? Like, wait, I don't get it. How come they could go the whole time and I only go for 20 seconds at a time?
That's because
And
Tecmo
like,
Super Bowl explains it better.
but I'm just saying, like, anything other than the basic thing of they need to get to the end of the field, all the rules in football are so esoteric. Like, how come the clock stops now? How come it doesn't stop now? How come they're kicking now instead of throwing? How come no one ever does a 2-point conversion? Like, none of those things are obvious. You really need to, like, watch football and talk to
And that's
people.
probably why American football doesn't have as wide a global viewership as soccer, which is a very simple game.
Well, also
Sure.
football, at least
And a
in my
terrible
opinion,
game.
is just goddamn boring.
Oh, it's funny because it's true and elitist.
And remember, if you want to flame me for that comment, you can do so on our website. Just click that nice little contact button.
Does the contact button even work? So, oh yeah, so jumping to the second kind of half of this point, so anyone who's listening is probably aware that Top Tier Tactics was taken down like 3 hours after this article went up because, okay, so yes, so maybe I posted this to Reddit and a few other places, and maybe that I didn't really help. But once it got kind of popular and we got like more traffic that we normally get in 1 month in like 2 hours, our illustrious hosting service Bluehost decided to just shut the site down, send me email, say, hey, your account is suspended, your site is shut down. And I was thinking, maybe they could have called me like 10 minutes before shutting it down and saying, hey, why don't you just erase that post and then we won't shut your site down? I thought maybe that would have been reasonable, but they decided to, accuse me of attacking their servers and suspending our account.
No, it's very strange. You'd think that web hosts would consider web traffic to be a good thing.
Yes. Yes, you would think that. And you would think even if they're getting to a point where they technically can't handle it, like, maybe there's a solution other than, like, punishing us for doing well. Maybe there's like, hey, let's work with you to fix this, or why don't we put your website down for 10 minutes and see if it stops and bring it back, or anything other than what they did.
Well, the way they see it is, it's not, hey, this website's getting a lot of hits. They must have done something popular. No, it's them saying, oh my fucking god, what the hell's happening to our bandwidth?
Yeah, and that is the thing. When you're looking at it from a web host point of view, traffic for one of their clients costs them money.
Sure, but
Yes.
accusing Wingspan of attacking them
Oh yeah,
does
that's
seem like
that's
taking
completely
that
ridiculous.
attitude a
And
little bit
this host,
far.
This host in particular is just very clearly asshole. But yeah.
So anyway, so Rabbit Ferret here was nice enough to lend us some space on his server. So we migrated the server over. There were a couple hiccups. We didn't have email for 2 days, so probably when the presidents of Nintendo and Sony and Microsoft emailed us to ask for exclusive interviews at E3, we probably didn't get any of those.
Yeah. I would like to
So
add,
hopefully-
I really hope that when we transfer to your new server, it's not as difficult, because migrating a WordPress blog of this size is a fucking bitch.
See, yeah, you would think like, oh, it's WordPress. Well, guess what? I was a busy little beaver for the last 365 days, and there's a lot of random, content on there.
There was a lot of random bullshit before I joined up, and then they joined up.
You just joined because it was popular. The cool kids liked it before it was popular.
They liked it because of your spy videos, and then you stopped releasing
Yes.
stuff for TF2.
Yeah.
I only
so-
read the site because of that Assassin's Creed Brotherhood giveaway initially.
Brother, oh, the giveaway? Is that why?
Yeah, it was really recent, yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah, okay, man. And then you went back and watched all my videos religiously, right?
Yep, of course.
Excellent.
I liked. You did make me buy Pac-Man DX special whatever.
It's a good
thing.
game,
That is
right?
a fantastic game. And am I still beating your scores, Wing?
Oh my god, I have to get back on it. Now I'm gonna have to go back. Did I tell you, like, okay, I think I mentioned on the live stream, but speaking of score beating, I don't want to go too off, but I got that Fruit Ninja game
Yeah.
on my first ever smartphone here, and I played it, on all my free time. I was just playing this game, and Mrs. TT jumps on this thing, and on her 5th try beats my high score by 1 point. 1 point. So now, there you go.
Gotta get those
That's
casual
just-
fingers working.
I know. I don't know. I'll do my best. But anyway, we're on the temporary server. We're going to jump to a real server soon, and hopefully nothing bad. Hopefully we get a giant influx of traffic again, but nothing else bad happens.
It would be good though if I'd applied to E3 after the big influx of traffic, there would have been a higher chance that I would have gotten a pass.
Oh,
Because
we
I
have
don't know
more
if you
site
heard
traffic.
this, but the reason that I didn't get a pass is because they can only hand out a maximum of 2 passes to a website of our stature.
Oh, wow. I did not
Very
know
good.
that, actually.
I didn't know that was their real names either.
Oh, who gives a crap?
What happened was I was just looking at the Skype call and I
Yeah, you
saw
were.
I'm looking at it like, what are the names again? And I had to read them. Yep.
Oh man. All right. Anyway, you can cut that out later. Cut it out in post.
Yeah, I'll just bleep them.